Welcome back, songwriters. Writing a song 10 minutes at a time. I'm Chad Shank. Last week, we were on a roll. I started singing the chorus of what we had going on for Oopses and Mistakes, the song that I've been working on. And I was just going to start doing a new chord progression, and the 10 minutes ran out. And if you're just joining this video for the first time, this whole series is about setting a timer for 10 minutes and seeing how much you can get done in that 10 minutes towards writing a song. Because a lot of times people say they don't have time. All of us have 10 minutes we can spare, and it's okay that if you don't get something completed in that time, progress is more important than getting it done. So we're going to set the timer again, and I'm going to jump in and keep working today. So 10 minutes on the clock starting now. So where I was with this whole thing is I was working on, we came up with a drum beat, and then I was playing chords. And I was going to go from a C minor 7 to a D minor 7 and just see how I could sing this melody to these words. So many times in the past, I felt like I was screwed. I was adding to my score of oopses and mistakes. There's a list of times I fell on my face, but you're not one of my oopses and mistakes, no. So many times in the past, I felt like I was screwed. I was adding to my score of oopses and mistakes. There's a list of times I fell on my face, but you're not one of my oopses and mistakes, no. So that was kind of cool, going to the E flat to the F at the end. I'm going to see if I can record some of that like this. So this is electric piano. So I have 2 tracks so far. I have drums and this EP here. So we're going to try to record. We'll quantize that. So, and then I'm going to add a track, and we're going to do audio. I'm going to actually see if I can record it. Ooh, might get some feedback. Hold on. Oh well, we'll see. We'll go. Soon, like I was screwed, I was adding to my score of oopses and mistakes. There's a list of times I fell on my face, but you're not one of my oopses and mistakes. In the past, I felt like I was screwed. I was adding to my score of oopses and mistakes. There's a list of times I fell on my face, but you're not one of my oopses and mistakes. Times in the past, I felt like I was screwed. I was adding to my score of oopses and mistakes. There's a list of times I fell on my face, but you're not one of my oopses and mistakes, no. Okay, so let's see what I got here. Oopses and mistakes, no times in the past I felt like I was screwed. I was adding to my score. That was a little bit pitchy. Let's see, so I don't hear that. So I'm gonna go down here and I'm gonna add some pitch correction, just so I'm not distracted by that. So I don't know if that's how the chorus is gonna be, right? So I like it. It's starting to sound like a song. So this may be the chorus, right? And my computer hates me, y'all. It's a 2017 iMac, and I get the swirling beach ball of death like every time I try to do anything, add any plugins, do anything. I have to like run software to clean it up, but at some point I'm gonna have to bite the bullet and buy a new computer. But raise your hand if you're in the same boat where you're like, my computer's old, but everything I have is where I want it, and I don't want to have to buy something else. So we're gonna do B flat major. I'm just gonna add this waves tune on here. Times in the past, I felt like I was screwed. I was adding to my score. Oopses and mistakes. There's a list of times I fell on my face, but you're not one of mine. Oopses and mistakes. No times in the past, I felt like I was screwed. I was adding to my score. Oopses and mistakes. Okay, so that's what we're doing here. I'm going to pull this out, and then we're going to start thinking about verse. So the idea between verses and choruses is you want it to contrast. So in the chorus, we had the chords changing every measure. So in this verse, I could change the chord progression, but I'm just going to change the chord rhythm. So I'm just going to change how often the chords change. So I'm going to change chords every 2 measures instead of every 1. So I'm just going to come up here and record this here. So I'm using still the C minor 7 to D minor 7. I'm just changing every 2 measures instead of every 1 measure. So I'm adding contrast there. So if I come back to my lyrics, relationship mistakes that I made. So in the off time when I haven't been working on this song, I actually have been writing down some lyric ideas. Some of these came to me as I was going to sleep, like in that between waking and sleeping phase. And I had to like roll over and I knocked my phone off the bedside table, scared my dogs, woke up my partner. But I wrote some ideas that I had was blind dates I didn't see coming, like the blind didn't see, or blind dates I should have seen coming. Also, I have swiped right when I should have done nothing, or swiped right when I should have deleted the app, especially in this world of like online dating, right? Like, and I'm not dating. It's been a while since I've dated. I've had the same partner 7 years. This month, we have our 7-year anniversary, so he's awesome. But I think that's the key point of this song is like when you find the right person, you see that they were not on that list of oopses and mistakes. You did all this other stuff. So maybe I'll just try singing some of these words. Let's go back, y'all. Share my screen. Ooh, baby, baby. Times in the past, I felt like I was screwed. I was adding to my score. should have swiped. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, I should have been at my dates I didn't see coming for you. Feeling down and oh, I had blind dates I should have seen coming. I had. See, that's the thing. When I start singing lyrics that I have written down, and I hear other songwriters do this all the time, and that's our time. That's 10 minutes. So that's all we're gonna do on this one, on this episode. But do you notice, um, when I start to sing something that I have written down, I always want to start on that downbeat with the pronouns and the weak verbs. I had blind dates. I had blind dates. That sounds different than I had blind dates. I should have seen, or I should have seen coming. Should have seen. So blind dates, seen coming are the important words. So I want to try to put those on important beats, right? So I had blind dates I should have seen coming. Swiped right when I should have done nothing. Da 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 da. I'm gonna actually record that. So do you see what I'm saying? Like, instead of starting, I had blind dates. That sounds weird. It doesn't sound flowy. It doesn't sound conversational. Ooh, feedback. So I'm gonna start off of the downbeat and bring it to a. I had blind dates I should have seen coming. I swiped right when I should have done nothing. Dun 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 dun. Hey. So that might be part of the verse, right? So that's where I'm going to end this video. So let's go back to the beginning, and I'm going to take off that so you can't hear the weird feedback. So hopefully you can hear this. But this is from the bad singing in the chorus to a possible verse. And if you notice in the verse, I started singing it on a lower note in the key than I started singing the chorus. So I actually have the verse lower by probably about a fourth, maybe, or a fourth or a fifth down. And again, I have the screaming beach ball of doom going on. Like I said, my computer hates me. If anybody wants to donate a new computer, you know, all the bells and whistles, it's great. Just hit me up. Times in the past, I felt like I was screwed. I was adding to my score with oopses and mistakes. There's a list of times I fell on my face, but you're not one of mine. Oopses and mistakes, no. I had blind dates I should have seen coming. I swiped right when I should have done nothing. Dun 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 dun. Hey, times in the past. So yeah, so as you can see, that's what we have so far, and obviously I'm spending way more than 10 minutes on this thing, but yeah. If you enjoy this video, make sure you hit like and subscribe. Would love to see you at my live workshops. I also have a lyric writing course that you can purchase. It's normally $75, but if you use the code 20 off, you can get $20 off. And it's a great way to learn how to add the right sort of information in your verses and how to advance your song from verse 1 to verse 2. So that's at homesongwritingcourses.com. Link is also in the description. But thank you so much for joining. Next week, we're going to continue this song until we get done with oopses and mistakes. So we'll see you soon.